welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Bank Holiday Monday and I've got quite a bit of time, so I'm going to try and get my weekly home blessing done all in one go. The bedroom's quite messy, but I'm going to start up here because, let me just shut these drawers, I didn't get my zone work done in here fully last week, so I want to give this a really good vacuum. Anyway, I've written a list. So here's my list for this week. I've written down the daily focus and I've written down my weekly home blessing. But I'm going to try and get 7 lots of 10 minutes done. I'm probably not going to get the bedding done. My other half usually does that for me. But I'll try and get the rest of it done. How much we'll get done, we'll just have to see. I'm going to set a timer to keep me on track. So I'm going to go for 10 minutes on each thing. And I'm going to start with, what should I start with? Should I start with vacuuming or should I start with glass? Oh, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Oh, I haven't bought a cloth up for the glass. I'll have to start with dust. I think I'll start with polishing. I've already actually dusted, so I've done a bit of dusting already. I did it as part of my morning routine, but I think I'm just going to get a little bit of polish on, and if I can save a bit of time, I will. So just get a bit of polish on here, I think, because I didn't do that. I do need to do a bit of a declutter in here, which is, again, I was looking at this morning and thinking, oh, golly, there's quite a lot to do that I didn't do last week. I was a bit lax on my zone work last week. But you know what? We've had a busy family time and the weather's been nice. I know I've got lots of excuses. And I just haven't been as focused on my housework as I am in winter. I think in winter there's far less distraction. And as one of my children said to me, he was staying last week when I was getting myself in a little bit of a tizzy because I wasn't on top of things. He said to me, Mum, just remember what Grandma said. She said, because my mum was very laid back about their housework. And she said to him when he was a child, I think she said, do you know, nobody ever on their deathbed worried that they hadn't spent more time doing the housework. And it's so true, isn't it? It's so true. I think it is important to keep housework in perspective. It is just housework. And it's important to spend time doing things you enjoy and spend time with your family and all those other things that we sort of fit in as well as work. So it's try not to lose perspective. That's what I would say. So I'm cutting myself some slack. Just move my book over here. And I'm just doing what I can at the moment. And today, that is because I've got some time. I'm waiting around for something to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just waiting around in case something does happen. And so I thought rather than just sitting thinking about things, I'm going to crack on and do something. So I'm going to do my weekly home blessing, which I normally try and do it on a Monday. But recently I have been a bit lax with it. I've been having to split it up through the week. But you know what? That's okay. I've got a lovely old hotspot going on here of glasses. So do you know what? I might do a little bit of decluttering in here as well. Let's just polish these up. I noticed earlier when I was doing this, there's a little bit of on here. It just felt sticky. I might use the glass polish on that actually. I need another cloth. I might just have to take a pause while I find a cloth. Bear with me. You keep cleaning cloths all over the house, and this is a really scruffy one actually, but it'll do for this. You might wonder why I've got a pot of face cream next to my bed. And the reason is it's a night cream, and I find I'm really bad at it because I'm tired when I come to bed. I'm not very good at putting night cream on. So I thought, actually, if I put it next to my bed, I can put it on in bed. So I've tried that, and it did work. It worked really well, actually. Right. Hotspot going on here of phones and speakers because I was listening to some really good music this morning in the shower, and then I brought it through into here. So let's just clean this one as well because this one's feeling really grubby. So I'm starting my weekly home blessing in zone 4. I normally do this if I do my weekly home blessing in one go. I always start it in the zone that we are in that week because I just find it gives you a bit of a head start. But I didn't do it last week, so here we go. I'm going to do the windows in here. But I happen to know that the windows... Don't you realise what I've done? I've just moved off dusting onto windows. That was a seamless transition. That was a sidetrack moment, wasn't it? Because I started using the glass cleaner. But you know what? I'm just going to keep going because I'm getting stuff done, aren't I? I'm not going to be perfectionist about it. I'm just going to keep going. I started on the windows, so I'm going to go with the windows. Actually, they're not bad because I do them regularly. They never get that bad. Look, the cloth's not even that dirty. That is the whole thing. That's the whole thing about the FlyLady philosophy. You have a cleaning routine and then things never get horrifically dirty. Although sometimes in my house they do, because it's a really big house and there are some rooms that I don't get to very often. But the main rooms, which we use a lot, they stay pretty clean. And that's good enough for me. Have I done the bottom ones? I can't actually remember. So anyway, let's get these ones done. And then I need to go and do the ones that I really need doing. The ones with the puppy nose prints on. Do you know what? I might do my weekly home blessing differently this week. I might just spend 10 minutes per room rather than flitting. I might just say I'm having 10 minutes in here, 10 minutes in a different room, and just do what needs doing. It could be a different way of doing it this week. Otherwise, I do get a lot, because I need to rest a bit today, so I don't want to wear myself out by trying to do too much. Right, I think I can't reach that top one, so I'm not going to try. I think the pictures are okay in here. I might just give the mirror a quick spruce up. I might just do the glass upstairs today, and then the glass downstairs I'll do later on, because actually I've overlapped the dusting and the other things, haven't I? This is but you know what, it's okay. Right, oh, I haven't got any jewellery on yet. Just take a pause there. Keep going. I might give this picture a quick once over on the way through. Sorry, I don't think you can see anything. I am going to have to adjust my camera, aren't I? Just bear with me while I adjust. Needs to be more upright, I think. You can see now. Right, I'm just going to give this mirror a quick once over. Oh, it's squeaky clean. That's what I like to hear. So I've done my morning routine. I had a really relaxed morning routine today. Really nice. Relaxed, slow morning routine. Loads of self-care because it's a bank holiday. I didn't have to be anywhere, which is a nice feeling. Because if you're like me, you rush around